Now, if you're still doing this, I'm here to tell you that I think the earlier you stopped it, the better for you. There's so many of us that are on this table. We have lots of partners, like maybe it could be the woman, it could be the man, like spouses who take advantage of their spouse, maybe because you're fortunate enough to have a caring wife or a caring husband, an understanding and forgiving. There are people that are so forgiving that their spouse know that they can always do anything and get away with it. They do not care. So they do a lot of things. They hurt the other person, even deliberately, because they feel at the end of the day, all it takes is just to say, I'm sorry, and everything goes back to how it used to be. Now, if you're one of those women or one of those men who take advantage of the gentility, the gentle nature, the kind nature, the forgiving nature of your spouse, please, you need to stop that. Like, seriously, you might think, oh, it's all good, you're having your way, you're manipulative, you know that you do the wrong thing, but the other person ends up being sorry because you gaslight them, you make them become the perpetrator. You now make yourself the victim even when you're the one victimizing them and all of that, and you think it's all cool. Truth is, you are constantly scarring the other person without knowing. You are like and what's the word, you are inflicting pains, you're inflicting marks that will become a scar. Nobody's stupid. Your spouse is not stupid. Maybe you have a spouse, like let's say for instance your husband is quite domesticated. He knows how to cook and clean, he knows how to tidy up, he knows how to take care of the home, he does all of that. And now because he does all that gladly, like willingly, you take advantage of that. You avoid helping out at all. You're always making excuses because yeah, you're shifting it to him to do those things. So he is now doing it. At some point, it's no longer like he's doing it happily, he's enduring just so that peace can reign. It's not good. You know why I'm saying that? At some point, if you're someone who normally takes advantage of your spouse, be it that he is the forgiving type, be it that he or she is the very domesticated type, be it that it can be any aspect of it. Taking advantage is taking advantage. It could be any aspect. I've mentioned few. But if you're taking advantage of somebody, if you are, yeah, taking advantage of the fact that your husband loves you so much. Your husband doesn't like fighting, doesn't like drama, doesn't have strength to quarrel. So whatever happens, even if you're wrong, you make sure you do not tender apology because you want to have it your way, because at the end of the day he will give in. He doesn't like trouble. So he's always apologizing. The more you do this, you are hurting them. You're inflicting pain on them, either emotionally, psychologically, and otherwise. Even when it comes to finance, yes, maybe you know that your husband is not going to do anything to you. You abuse your finances. You know that, oh, you have a way around it. You keep abusing the finances. You take money because what can he do to you? Even when you know that you're not doing the right thing, this can affect you guys financially and otherwise, but you just keep having your way because you feel, oh, he will understand. It's not nice. Stop taking advantage of people's emotions. It's wrong. It's only going to take one single day for all of that to change, for him or her to realize he's had enough and that they deserve better. Don't think you have your way for the rest of their lives. Don't think you carry on for way too long. I'm telling you the truth. If you're taking advantage of your spouse in any form, in any way, put an end to it. Because the more you do it, the more you push them away. They're not stupid. They're probably enduring. You don't know what's going through their mind. They're beginning to detach from you. You don't know, even emotionally. They're beginning to detach, there's a detachment because of what you're doing. That's the truth. Maybe for instance, what's the time? That's 4 minutes. Maybe for instance, you know that this man wants a child badly, and you can give him a child. You really don't have anything stopping you. But because you are so selfish, there's a difference between both of you talking about it and you agree together. Okay, but you always trying to see that you have your way. It's always about you. You're being selfish. I tell you, it's just one single day that all of those things will change. And you see that person, you feel he or she doesn't talk, he or she always tolerates, change completely overnight. It takes nothing. There's so many good people out there. It takes nothing. When you keep doing these bad things and think you're getting away with them, you keep driving them into the hands of other people that are good people. And they would always say, if a woman forgets to take care of her man, another woman will help her take care of him very well, and vice versa. Okay, especially for women. So point exactly is, please, whether you're the man or the woman, stop taking advantage of your spouse in those areas you know that you always gaslight them, you manipulate them, you act like you're the victim when you're not, you keep hurting them, they just endure, they just accept, they just tolerate. Stop it now while you still have the time before it is too late.